All right, boys. Historical day in Eagles history this past week. They just announced introduced Nick Sirianni to the organization in a Zoom call. I know, as an Eagles fan, I had some mixed feelings. Easus, what are your thoughts?
My biggest takeaway from that press conference was the Eagles need to run their system. They need to get into their system. They need to find their system. They need to become their system. They need to system, get some more system in there. And then they can get their veteran good players to learn the system. Then the system might work and they might get a good system. That's all I got from it.
What I took from it, this is what I took from it, though. All I know is that Sirianni, sorry if I butchered your name, bro, but this is the way it has to be. It was so relatable, honestly. It's like when you're going for a job interview and they ask you to tell them about yourself and you have no idea what to say. So you just start rambling about nothing, hoping that something clicks, hoping that something works, but you know that you've just been rambling for like 5 minutes about nothing. And that's exactly what it was.
It's the kid at this class presentation who didn't do the reading, didn't help at all with it, has to just bullshit at the last second. And you know what? If that's the system we go with, that's the system.
Exactly.
But the question is he the new Adam Gase? What was worse, Adam Gase, crazy eyes, or system?
I would take system any day over crazy eyes.
Yeah, that was the worst first impression I have ever seen in my entire life.
And he did it in front of New York media, which makes it 20 times worse. Because
Exactly.
You know you're getting roasted.
All the memes were instant. Like this one, it took a couple minutes for them to settle in. But like right as soon as he gave us the bug eyes, everyone's like, "Yo, is Gase on crack? What is up with them?"
Oh, Adam Gase.
Yeah, that was also a horrible first impression. That was huge Gase energy right there.
I wouldn't go so far to say huge Gase energy, but
I don't know, man.
I'm hesitant about Philly's future.
You should. And like as a Colts fan, like he was our offensive coordinator in a Frank Reich-led offense. So he really wasn't doing much if you really think about it.
So I think the logic there was he played under Frank, who played under Peterson, who played under Reed.
The coaching tree.
The coaching literally comes from one of the best coaching trees in like NFL history.
Then why didn't they just keep Andy Reid?
Because
literally everything.
Or Peterson.
Are literally stupid as shit, and they needed the Chip Kelly era to remind them what stupidity is.
I don't know. I'm not feeling too good about this hiring. If I'm gonna be honest, I think it's gonna lead to everyone realizing they fired the wrong guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be I hope we get at least 6 wins. Hopefully, but it's gonna come down to the system. You know, it's all about the system in Philly these days.
I mean, like, there was one positive though. I mean, like, you do need a system that everyone can follow. Like he's not necessarily wrong.
No, he really isn't, but I don't think he quite knows what he's doing yet, and having a first year coach for that team was just not a good call.
I mean, looking back at it, like I guess maybe Peterson's system was too complex for Wentz to understand. I mean, we saw it right when Frank left. He just kind of looked lost out there. He wasn't getting the ball out quickly. He wasn't doing the things that he was supposed to do. So if they have an easy to follow system, maybe if it's like if it's written in crayon, maybe that's enough for Carson Wentz to understand. But I don't know. I am not high on that hiring. I don't think it makes any sense.
No, and part of it is, like right before Peterson got fired, there was leaks that he wanted more control over the team's roster. Makes sense, coach wants to build a roster that he can win with, and Howie Roseman and the Eagles front office wasn't willing to do that. I think with Sirianni, he's a guy who's not going to do that.
He's a puppet. He's a Jason Garrett.
I mean, I wouldn't go so far to call him a puppet, but yeah, he's a puppet. He's totally a puppet.
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, Eagles fans should not be happy about this. First impressions, the first impression is everything. Let's be real, guys. Like when you first meet a girl and when she gives off that hood rat energy, are you going to go on a second date?
I mean, obviously not.
I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, I mean, like if she's bad enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If I'm like, how am I even on this date with this person? Because she's so much hotter than me, then I'd probably give her a second chance.
But if she's like a 7 and she gives you just generic answers, or she's just a generic person, like if I smash, I'm out. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done after that. That's it.
Can we get your impression of a generic person?
All right, yeah. Pretend like we're on a date.
Hey, so you trying to go back to my place later, or what's the story here? I paid for dinner. I think I'm getting some cheeks.
I'm sorry. I have dance lessons at 8 a.m. So I can't stay out too late.
Oh, don't worry. I'll give you 2 pumps.
2 pumps?
Yeah, that's it. That's all
what
I
is
need.
that? What do you mean?
Like give you 1 thrust, 2 thrust. You might get lucky and get a 3rd.
I can't believe men nowadays. This is ridiculous. When will you guys learn that we are more than objects at your disposal? I don't know who gave you this idea, why you think it's okay, but this is definitely not gonna fly.
Then I guess you're paying for half the meal.
Sorry, I forgot my wallet.
What do you mean you forgot your wallet? You literally drove here. Don't you need your license to drive?
Yeah, I just keep my license on me and that's it.
So what happens if you needed to buy something for an emergency? Just don't have your card?
Well,
do you have Venmo?
I left my phone at home.
Well, it doesn't matter. I could just text you my Venmo later and you could just send half.
Yeah, that's fine. Just text it to me later.
Okay, are you a big tipper or are you just standard 20%?
How about 8%?
Okay, I'm cool with that.
So I learned some things there. I now know why Isis hasn't gotten laid in months, maybe even years.
You got to be upfront, man. You got to tell them what you want.
Secondly, 8%? Come on, man. Was the service that bad?
Hey, man. My thought is I should like the place that you work for should be paying your salary, not me. But I mean, I do usually give the 20%. But if someone was down to give 8%, I was going halfsies. I'd take it.
Yeah,
it's just me.
I hate when people don't tip well. It actually really pisses me off.
Yeah, I usually tip well, but just like my thought is like the restaurant should be paying you a livable wage. I shouldn't have to pay extra for that.
Yo, quick question for you guys. You guys go on a date. Like obviously you don't expect the your date to pay half or even offer to pay half, and that's fine. But I think as long as they offer to pay for the tip, like I'm not going to make them pay for the tip, but if they offer, I think that's pretty attractive. Personally.
Yeah, like even if they offer to pay for the date, that's a really good sign.
I think that's kind of weird.
I don't know. Like there was one day I went in Rochester Like, I took her to a coffee shop. She offered to pay for the coffees, and I was like, "Oh no, I got this. Like, it's fine." And like, she was like, "No, I'll pay for it." And I was like, "Fine, you can pay for it. You can pay for it." And I was like, "Damn, I just got a free coffee. Let's go." Made my day.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking for a sugar mama. So anytime she wants to pay, I'm cool with that. Hey, you get your money, boo. I don't give a fuck where it comes from.
I just feel like the act of kindness, like as long as there is like at least an offer, instead of like that weird thing that girls do where like they have their wallet, but like they like put it next to them so like you can't see it, I guess. And then like right when like the waiter or whatever brings the bill, like they wait for your reaction. Like I noticed those things and I feel like that's so unattractive when it's like you had no intention of even like at least offering.
Well, like what are they getting? Like if I go to a place and like I'm gonna get some chicken tendies because
well, if
that's
they
just
like
what I
if
get.
you take her to a nice dinner, it's like $80.
But
It's
how
like,
much? But how much? Like if she got steak and lobster, and I'm sitting here with chicken tendies, like I think she should pay for her portion.
Dog, if you're at a nice ass restaurant, if you're at like a Gordon Ramsay restaurant and you're getting chicken tendies,
yeah, you're the red flag in that situation.
Like, my ass is gone.
Unless you're like one of those people that like can only order chicken tenders everywhere they go.
Even
chicken tenders are always good.
Like
that's the safe option, I guess.
We're at we're at a 5-star restaurant. We're at a Michelin star restaurant, and you're ordering chicken tendies. Get the risotto.
Like, I don't know what the fuck risotto is. I'm not
like delicious.
It's just cheese and rice.
So if it's a fancy restaurant, then it's fancy chicken tendies.
Yeah, it's got the panko breading. That's a good call.
A breaded chicken piccata.
Yo, I went to Texas Roadhouse the other week, and like I don't know if you guys been there recently.
I mean, I haven't been in it.
So
it's been years.
So first of all, their steak isn't that good. It has zero crust. But my dumbass, I see people ordering blue cheese on their steak all the time, and I like blue cheese. So I was like, okay, like, can I get blue cheese on my steak? And they said, yeah. I was like, is this like a weird thing to order? They're like, no, everyone does it. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Get the steak back. It's literally smothered in like blue cheese dressing. Like the entire thing was smothered in it. And every single bite just tasted like straight up blue cheese. It was it was the nastiest thing I've ever had in my entire life.
You want to know what you messed up on?
The blue cheese.
No, you didn't get the chicken tendies.
Yeah, it's true.
You should have got chicken tendies and blue cheese. Low-key kind of sounds like it would slap.
Have you ever had Texas Roadhouse chicken tendies?
If it's a dip, that's fine, but imagine smothering a chicken tender in blue cheese. Like, that's not going to fly delicious. For me. Not going to fly.
Yo, I was at this diner once, and I ordered a plate of mozzarella sticks because I'm basic as all fuck. And they didn't have marinara sauce, so the waitress gave me blue cheese.
Oh.
It slapped. It slapped surprisingly hard.
Yeah, it's a good combo.
Yeah, like, cheese on more cheese. I was down with it. Like, and now, like, I'll try to introduce more people to it. Be like, yo, don't get the marinara. Get some blue cheese with it. And they just look at me like I'm weird. And I'm just like...
Well, it's a texture thing. You don't want, like, soggy fried stuff with blue cheese.
Dude, it just... Flavor-wise, though, it went really well.
Yeah, but then it gets soggy and it's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, you just, like, dip it in and then boom, you're good.
I don't know, man. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. Like, it's fine, not judging you, but yeah, there's way better options than having blue cheese on mozz sticks. I'd rather have hot sauce. Hell, ranch is probably better than blue cheese with mozz sticks.
See, I don't even fuck with ranch anymore. Like, I'm a straight up blue cheese guy. That's how upstate New York I am.
I mean, I love blue cheese as much as the other guy, or as much as the next guy, but ranch fits better with that for texture purposes.
Jesus, you're the deciding factor here.
I'm not a big blue cheese guy at all. I don't give a fuck about blue cheese. I'm a ranch guy.
Yo, we
Fuck
gotta
those
stop
weirdos.
getting so off topic.
Oh shit, should I end this?
Yeah.